Okay, can we be honest for a second? Glancing around 2025, it's already here. Like, looking at the calendar, yep, this is it. No more next year, no more someday. And if you're anything like me, that might make you pause and think, wait, did I miss the memo? Am I behind? But here's the beautiful thing. 2025 isn't a finish line. It's a starting point. And the best time to future-proof your life? Literally right now. Not because you have to, but because you get to. Think about it. What if this were the year your home felt lighter, your bills got smaller, and every little choice you made actually added up to something bigger? No pressure, no perfection, just progress. So let's discuss how to make 2025 the year you look back and say, wow, I actually did that. Spoiler, it's way easier and more fun than you think. 2025, your year of easy wins. First, let's ditch the guilt. You haven't missed the boat. In fact, 2025 is the perfect year to start because the world is finally making sustainability simple. Renewable energy, cheaper and sleeker than ever. Zero waste swaps, cuter and more convenient. Even big companies are being forced to clean up their act, finally. That means you get to ride the wave without doing all the heavy lifting. So instead of stressing about doing everything, let's focus on doing what matters. For you, for your wallet, and yep, for the planet too. This little guy saved me hundreds of dollars last year. And no, I didn't remember it every day, but when I did, cheers! Small wins, big impact. Your home's 2025 glow up. Let's start where you spend the most time, your space. And no, I'm not saying you need to be Marie Kondo your entire life, unless sparking joy is your love language. But here's the fun part. Sustainable homes are healthier homes. Low-VOC paints, they don't stink or give you a headache. Air purifying plants, basically nature's detox. And natural light, free mood booster. And if you're renting, no stress. LED bulbs, smart power strips, and secondhand furniture are all landlord-proof upgrades. Start small and let the good vibes roll. Eco-friendly doesn't mean boring. It just means breathing easier, literally. The money-saving magic of green. Here's the plot twist nobody talks about. Sustainability saves you money, like actual dollars. Solar panels? Mine cut heavily my electric bills. Thrifting? My wardrobe got more unique and less expensive. Even just fixing that drippy faucet saved me enough for a fancy coffee every month. And the best part? Governments want to pay you to make these swaps. Tax credits, rebates. It's like a coupon for being a genius. The ripple effect. Why your choices matter more than you think. Here's my favorite thing about 2025. You're not alone. Every time you choose reusables, every time you opt for clean energy, you're part of a much bigger story. Maybe your neighbor notices your solar panels and gets curious. Maybe your kid grows up thinking composting is normal. That's how change happens. Not with one perfect person, but with millions of us doing our imperfect best. So, pick one thing. Just one. Maybe it's meatless Mondays. Maybe it's finally trying that community solar program. Or maybe it's just talking about it, because sharing the journey makes it lighter for everyone. Okay, so we've talked about how 2025 is your year. No more someday, just now. But let's get into the how. Because I know what you might be thinking. Cool, but where do I even start without feeling overwhelmed? Here's the secret. Sustainability isn't a to-do list, it's a mindset shift. And the best part? You don't have to tackle it all at once. Imagine this like leveling up in a video game. You start with the low-hanging fruit, the easy wins that give you momentum, and before you know it, you're unlocking achievements you never thought possible. Let's start with something we all interact with every single day: energy. Now, I'm not about to lecture you on kilowatt hours. Yawn. Instead, picture this. You're lying on your couch, binge watching your favorite show, and your solar panels are quietly doing their thing, saving you money while you relax. That's the dream, right? But maybe solar panels feel like a future you project. Totally fair. Here's what present you can do. Unplug the energy vampires. You know those cords that stay plugged in 24/7? Your laptop charger, your toaster, that random blender you use twice a year? They're sneaking bits of energy and cash from you every day. Just plug them into a power strip and flip the switch when you're not using them. Boom. Instant savings, zero effort. And if you're feeling fancy, grab a smart thermostat. I named mine Alfred because it's basically my energy-saving butler. It learns your schedule, adjusts when you're not home, and politely reminds you to put on socks instead of cranking the heat. It's like having a tiny sustainability coach who also pays for itself. Now, let's talk about something we all have a love-hate relationship with: stuff. Clothes, decor, that drawer full of random cables we swear we'll organize later. Here's the thing: sustainable living isn't about deprivation, it's about curation. It's swapping "how much can I have" for "how much do I actually love?" Take my closet, for example. A few years ago, I did a no-buy month just to see what would happen. And guess what? I survived. But more importantly, I realized half the things I thought I needed were just noise. Now, when I shop, I ask, will I wear this 30 times? If not, it's not coming home. And when I do buy, I thrift. Not just to save money, though, hello, bonus, but because pre-loved stuff has soul. That vintage denim jacket I got, it's my mom's. And my wallet, very happy. And here's the ripple effect. When you buy less, you waste less. When you waste less, you save more. When you save more, you're freer to invest in things that actually matter, like experiences or that dreamy, eco-friendly couch you've been eyeing. It's a win-win-win. Oh, and let's not forget the ultimate life hack, composting. Now, before you click away, hear me out. I used to think composting was for people with backyard chickens and encyclopedic knowledge of soil pH. Turns out, it's as easy as tossing banana peels in a bin instead of the trash. No, really. I started with a $20 countertop compost pail. It's cute and doesn't smell, promise. And now my plants get free fertilizer, my trash barely stinks, and I feel like a wizard every time. I recycle an avocado pit. The point is, sustainability sneaks up on you. One day, you're unplugging a toaster, the next you're casually debating geothermal heating like it's NBD. And every tiny step, it matters. So here's your mission. Should you choose to accept it? Pick one thing. Just one. Maybe it's meatless Mondays. Maybe it's finally trying that bamboo toothbrush. Or maybe it's just talking about this stuff, because the more we normalize it, the easier it gets for everyone. Okay, let's take a breath, because here's what I really want you to remember. None of this is about being perfect. It's about showing up in your own way, with your own rhythm. Maybe your sustainable life looks like solar panels and a zero-waste fridge, or maybe it's just remembering your reusable bag most of the time and giving yourself a high five when you do. Both of those count. I'll tell you a secret. I still forget my coffee cup sometimes. I still stare at my compost bin like, is this avocado pit compost or a science experiment? But that's the beauty of it. Progress isn't linear. It's messy, human, and so worth celebrating. So let's zoom out for a second. Imagine it's December 2025. You're looking back at this year and you realize, wow, I actually did that. Maybe you finally joined that community solar program. Maybe your grocery trips are now 90% package free. Or maybe you just feel lighter, knowing your choices are adding up to something bigger. That future, it starts today, not with a grand gesture, but with one tiny, intentional step. This is where I scribble my little victories. Like the month I saved $50 on energy bills, or the first time my basil plant survived longer than a week. It's not fancy, but it reminds me, change happens in the small things. And if you're thinking, I want a roadmap for all this, I've got you. The ebook 2025, Your Sustainable Future Starts Now, breaks it all down into bite-sized, joyful steps. It's like having a best friend whisper, hey, try this next, without overwhelming. I'll drop the link below because why reinvent the wheel when the blueprint's already here? But honestly, you don't need a book or a guru. You just need you, your curiosity, your good enough, your willingness to try. So here's your invitation. Pick one thing from today that made you go, I could do that. Then go do it. And when you do, come back and tell me about it. Tag me, comment, send a carrier pigeon. I want to cheer you on. Here's to 2025, the year we stopped waiting for the right time and just started. Cheers, friend. Now go make your future proud.